time to be fortunate enough to participate in the Central California PAS Day of Percussion. Was quite thrilled last time, and I was excited when he called and asked if I was able to come out again for this year. So it's, as he said this morning, boy, what an impressive set of performances by many of you that are in here. So congratulations on that. It certainly sets the tone for a great day, and hopefully we'll be able to show you a few things in here as we go along throughout the course of this particular clinic. Maybe before we start, how many people in here are, I guess, band directors? Band directors, yeah. How many are like percussion instructors, not band directors maybe, or, yeah, so a number there. Cool. The rest of you, how many are the students that played this morning? Yes, most of you. Cool, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm the guy who fixed the vocals.
And I'm assuming we have a few parents and whatnot that are in here as well, correct? Cool. All right, well, before we start, I would be remiss in not thanking some of the companies that have helped to make at least what I do possible and getting out here. Probably first on the list is Pearl Drums, who was kind enough to actually send these particular drums out for today's clinic. Vickford Sticks and Mallets, who have sent all this stuff for us to kind of sample through and take a listen to as well. I get help from Zildjian Cymbals and also from Evans Drumheads, and they sent out the drumheads that we're using on these drums. So I point out the drum thing because I thought it might be interesting to just kind of take a listen a little bit to see if you can actually hear any difference between some of the drums, some of the sticks that are here, and just trying to get you guys to, you know, pay attention to the sounds a little bit. So perhaps the first way to do that is we're going to warm you up a little bit. We're going to play, you heard some of this music from Cool. This is a group that I teach at UMass. It's called the Marimba Band, UMass Marimba Band. Just go ahead and play it. I just want you to hear it. So, if we're trying to get you guys to listen, I'm curious to know what is it that struck you about that performance or the recording? Just generally, what did you hear? What kind of stuff stuck out to you? What's that? The drum fills. Absolutely. Well, in a percussion clinic, of course, we're going to get people listening to the drums, right? Yes. The dynamic contrast. You guys hear that? As far as, pretty sudden or extreme changes in dynamic. Yes. Somebody back there had their hand up. Same thing, the dynamic contrast. Okay. Anybody else? Yeah.
The blend and balance between the sax and like the mallet instruments.
Balance between the saxophone and the other instruments. That's a soprano sax that's in there. And we're lucky. There's the guy who does that is extremely good. He's won some downbeat awards. And I think just because I'm extremely proud about this particular group, last year for 2011, they won the Downbeat Magazine Award for the top collegiate jazz combo.
Nice.
So, pretty cool stuff. And this stuff was sort of born out of just trying to figure something out. But anything else? Anybody? Oh, that's cool. Good enough. So you at least kind of got your ears tuned into a little bit of something that way. I'm going to at least maybe sample these drums for you so you can kind of hear. Hopefully you'll hear a difference. Alex and I did as we were sort of playing them. It's very noticeable here. You never know what the room sounds like when you're on that side. It was interesting this morning listening to the groups because it sounded like something to me and maybe very different from the players. This particular drum, the one that you're saying sounds warmer, this is like the maple shell, kind of standard championship series drum that Pearl makes and has made for quite a long time. But the shell is maple ply, kind of natural wood that way. This particular one is called carbon core, all right, or carbon fiber, whatever. It's a maple shell, and then on the inside of it, there's like a carbon ply, kind of a couple of plies of that, which I think sort of reflect the sound a little quicker, maybe a little bit more articulate. It's not as warm. Was your sort of, description of it? That's probably pretty accurate. I think, and I don't know that we'll hear this in here, but,